What is the best way to structure a resume? This is a question that plagues job seekers every day. Putting together your resume is always going to seem more daunting than it actually is. The key is attacking it step by step. Let's outline the structure of your resume together.
First things first, the length. This isn't English literature, and your resume doesn't need to be, quote, a minimum of 5 pages. So go ahead, widen those borders and decrease the size of your font. While resume length is a hotly contested issue on the job search sphere, we think it's always best to go for one-page resume. So relax and take comfort in the fact that you only need to write 1 page. Let's make this real estate count. Contact information. There's a false claim that writing your name correctly when taking the SATs will earn you 200 points. While that's been proven untrue, providing accurate contact information on your resume is crucial. Typically, you will want to include your name, phone number, and email, LinkedIn profile, and portfolio website if you have one at the top of your resume. Depending on space, you may also include your address, but that's up to your discretion. If you are a space-saving formatting genius, you might find an area in the top left or right-hand corner to insert that pertinent information. Wherever you decide to insert your contact information, make sure that it's correct and that it's very prominent. It's who you are, so it's pretty important. Reverse timeline of job experience. This might be the most important part of your resume, so let's make it count. First of all, we always list experience in reverse chronological order. What is reverse chronological order? Well, the job that you're sitting at now, that should be listed first, followed by the job you had before, and so on. Rather than explain that you collect paper, write email, and oversee tasks, explain what real impact you made during your tenure. Did you implement a new filing system that increased productivity team-wide? Maybe you met and exceeded your sales quota month over month. Use this section to brag a little. Make sure to highlight the value that you have brought to your roles. List key achievements alongside every job you list on your resume. Speaking of which, if you've held half a dozen jobs, you don't need to list them all. Include only the most recent positions you've had and make sure to list at least one impressive key achievement after each position. Education. Some resume writers might advise you to keep education off your resume. That's easy for you to say when you're still not paying off student loans. List your education experience. Include any undergraduate, graduate, or master's program. If you have achieved a ton of degrees, edit your list to the most recent or applicable. If you've earned certifications that are applicable to the job for which you are applying to, add those as well. Skills. We know you've got skills. List them as they apply to the job at hand. While your 12th grade chess trophy may not be applicable, your mastery of Excel spreadsheets will be impressive at a data-driven role. Make sure to include the most applicable skills for the job. That can include hard skills and soft skills. If you have the space, you might even add how you exercise those skills in your past roles and what you achieved by doing so. Sprinkle in those keywords. At this time, you probably know this, but your resume might be being read by a robot, which means we need to optimize for robots, literally speaking. Yes, we are talking about applicant tracking systems. Unless you have an amazing reference who is going to hand your resume directly to a hiring manager, lucky you, your resume is going to need to pass through an applicant tracking system first. The ATS is going to scan your resume for applicable experience and skills. Make sure that your resume is ready.